Crazy with
What's up,
yourself.
Kate? What's going on?
What's going on, girl?
What's up? Thanks for joining me today. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Today's Friday. I'm up early today, and I got some stuff I gotta do outside, so I'm excited to go outside. I'm never outside.
Honestly, we're never outside anymore. With shit being shut down, it fucking sucks. I know
Yeah.
everybody is tired of being in the fucking house. I know I am. And I'm a homebody at heart, but I'm over it
I
now.
am a homebody, but let's see if I could get this higher. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, feeling great. I'm in a great spirit right now.
That's awesome. Nothing
It's
but good
good
vibes and positive.
interview.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's been a little while since you dropped anything. Like the last time you dropped something was February. I want to say late February last year. You dropped The Art of Procrastination too, right?
Yeah, so it's like the anniversary of that.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm glad we got to do this at this time because this is around the same time you released it last year. I got a few fave tracks off of there. I like Sauce on Me. I like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, I think it's called.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my favorite one.
And Buffalino. I like Buffalino a lot. That's my fave, I think.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
I think it's funny because I think the video that I'm working on with Jordan next is either Buffalino or what is the other song? Jesus Malverde.
Either
All
or,
those
I'd love to see a visual for either or. I'm definitely more. I like
Buffalo.
Buffalino for sure. That's my favorite. So yeah, I definitely would love to see a visual for that one. But whatever you release, I'm sure I'm gonna check out. No problem.
All right, I hear you. Buffalino on the map.
Yeah, for sure. That joint is nice. I feel
Thank
like
you.
it's hidden like in that album because you got like 18 tracks on there. So you really gotta listen through to every one.
It was like
Buffalino.
that was like all those tracks. I know it was a lot. It was like I just had to get it out of my system. You know what I mean? Like, let me just get all of this stuff out of my system. And I'm a people person, so that's where the features came from. I work with everybody every day on other stuff too. So it's like, let me showcase the talent around here. It's not just my.
Absolutely. There's so much talent in Buffalo, and especially within your group of friends. You guys have so much talent. But
Thank you. We try.
I liked how I listened to I have Apple Music, so I listened to the album on Apple Music.
Yeah.
So you didn't list any of your features like
Yeah.
in the when you listed the song. So I thought it was just like a complete solo project. Like that's what and then like I was surprised to hear like everybody that was on the tracks. I was like, oh no, he got this person. Like it was exciting.
It was like that was kind of Jordan's idea. You know what I mean? He's like, dude, let's just try it this way and see what happens. People are excited to hear you.
Yeah.
I guess expecting the features. They're going to be expecting the features. Let's just tuck them away and then release it like that.
Yeah, so it was different because I don't think that I've ever I don't think that I've heard a lot of tracks where it's just you by yourself.
Yeah.
So when I opened it and I was like, oh, he don't got no features on this joint. Oh, that's dope. And then I was like, oh, he do got features on this joint. It was even more exciting for me. I was excited to listen to it just to like hear you on your own. And you do have a few tracks on there where it's just you. But it was still nice to like get those surprise features too. That was dope. I
don't know. I feel I get a better energy when I'm working with someone. When I'm bouncing off, when it's just better, easier for me to shoot in the gym, should I say, when I'm bouncing off someone else, or even if it's competitive, because a lot of my music and Game's music it sounds like, you feel me, but it's competitive,
for
like
sure.
trying to up each other.
Yeah, okay, because that's the vibe that I was getting. I was like, are these niggas competing? Because it kind of seems, but like, because you guys do have a similar sound, which is expected, being that you guys spend so much time together. Like that's your bro, so it's expected that you guys kind of like, you know, have a similar type of sound. I mean, I resonate with each sound. I feel like when I listen to you, I listen and I hear more like. I don't want to say hood, but I feel like I hear more hood shit in your music than I do with Gaines. But he still has hood shit in his music. But he a whole father now, you know, he doing whatever.
It's ironic because me and him growing up, we like best, you feel me, best friends. He one
Yeah.
of my core group, and me and him in the group, we mirrored each other, like
Yeah.
same living situation, same. So it's just funny to hear from another perspective. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I mean, it's definitely easy to tell that y'all are really close. And when y'all create music together, it just seems so cohesive, like so like it seems effortless almost when y'all
Yeah.
work together. Like it just y'all just get in there and
That
y'all really just
that that Art of Procrastination album was like, that was a battle for me to make my own solo, you feel me, project.
yeah,
I worked on one in the past. I had about 12 tracks or something, 12 tracks or so, and my computer crashed. So
oh
that left heartbroken. So like when
yeah,
that happened, all that hard work I put in, I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the group thing. I'm gonna just, do
yeah,
my feature here and there, and be like a ghost. You feel me? Come
yeah,
in, do my thing. Shout out to Styles P. Like
yeah,
just come in, my thing. But I don't know. I felt at the moment like it's time to drop your tape, and that's how you get the name Art of Procrastination too, because first one was lost. You know what I mean?
yeah. Okay, I was wondering where the two came from. I was like, where's the first one? Because I'm
The first
confused.
people looking
But
for it, like which?
yeah,
Yeah,
so it's kind of like I mean, it's not really like you procrastinated, like you had a lot of shit going on, like so. But it's nice that we finally got to hear like a true solo project from you and just hear how what you go through, how you're feeling, like the vibe that you're trying to put out there. I always get like a 90s hip hop vibe from y'all for sure. Especially with the style that y'all rap in. But also I get modern day because y'all have like evolved a little bit from like just hard rap on all your beats to like a little bit more melody. Games was out here singing, like,
I think it's getting comfortable
yeah,
and just trying to be brave and try the stuff that you listen to, because a lot of times I don't even listen to my music. Like I make it, I put it out, and my friends like it. I know the words when they come on, they want me to rap it and stuff. Cool, but like 99% of the time I'm playing like Future or, you feel me, Babyface Ray. I'm playing a bunch of people that's like not me. I play my friends a lot too, but
yeah,
I really play my music that much. My thing is when I get in that booth, I want it to be so fire because my utmost respected artist is Gaines. So when I come out, I want him to be like, bro, feel me? That one was good. That one was
yeah.
nice. I like it. So it's all about impressing my friends.
Well, true. You
Yeah.
don't ever like go back and listen to your old songs for any inspiration or anything, or to hear like how you've elevated in your style or in your ability.
That, that's the thing. Like this is maybe the first time where I'm like, oh, like I've been rapping for a minute. Like, you know what I mean? I just been doing it. I've been doing it, and I never look for anything. But the fact that Buffalo has a spotlight, now
Yeah,
we all figure out how to
I was about to
handle. Like,
say we all got to go up right now because
it's like,
they
yo, you been
definitely
rapping
like
for
move up.
10 years. You know what I mean? What you want? It's like, oh, I just was doing that because that's what we did, But
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just if I do go back and play old stuff, it's to look at how far we've changed visually, like
yeah,
as just people. Because when we started, we was all kids. You know what I mean?
yeah, absolutely.
All kids. So like you said, Gaines is a father. Tone got degrees and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Jordan's a director. So it's like time to step up. I had to pull my weight. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, I like how each of you guys have created your own niche within the group.
Yeah,
Like you and Gaines definitely got the music online. You Gaines and Tone got the music
yeah.
online, and it's nice that Jordan is really stepping into his purpose and directing films and doing all of that. I do love his spoken word though. I definitely would love to hear more from.
So
more.
I've been talking to him about that. I'm trying to get him. He just hit me on IG. That's funny. I'm trying to get him to do an EP. Trying to get him to do an EP because he got a lot of stuff he's been working on, but he's just writing it in the book.
Because
He's just writing.
I always love when I hear you guys or like you guys drop like a group album,
Right.
and I don't ever really expect to hear Jordan. Like I don't ever really expect to like
It's always like
yeah,
just a.
yeah, like it's always like he got something profound to say and then he's out and then that's it. And I'm like,
We'll
damn,
be,
like I need like another little interlude where it's like him.
we're working on actually right now we're working on two group projects. This last few months was to let Gaines get his project out, let
Yeah,
him get his run together, and I just kind of worked on a few other side things. But now we're recording together. Like maybe last week we recorded our first song. We're up to like 3 or 4 songs right
Oh,
now
dope.
between the 2 albums. So it'll be new music coming out soon for sure. And George's going to be involved. George's going to be involved.
Awesome. So summer 2021 definitely about to be lit.
Yeah,
For sure.
sure,
I gotta get
sure.
home to the city, man, because I already know when y'all first get to put on like y'all first performance for this year, it's gonna be
Can't wait.
crazy. I really
Can't wait.
can't.
Gonna
What
be
are some
theatrical.
what are some tracks that you're really looking forward to being able to perform either again or for the first time?
Yeah, that's pretty ironic. I didn't perform anything really off my album, maybe Tony Hawk a few times. But I want to do Jesus Malverde in front of people.
Hmm.
Feel me? This like so back to my play about Future. I listen to Future a lot because I feel like he's the most vulnerable in a super masculine, you feel
Yeah,
me? It's
yeah.
misogynistic, don't get me wrong, but I also feel like he's vulnerable. And Jesus Malverde was my play on being vulnerable. That was me like being honest, you feel me? Just
Yeah,
telling y'all exactly the things I think about because I'm from Buffalo. I'm a like a black man. I grew up in the urban city, so it's a face that you have to walk around with and a persona that you
absolutely.
have to have. So vulnerability not like my strong suit. But I just felt like if I do that, you feel me? I want to perform it. I want people to hear me. That's my favorite part about the rap is performing.
Yeah, I think that's
Favorite part.
everybody's favorite part, to be
My
honest.
favorite
That's
part.
definitely my favorite part because I love to go
Yeah,
to a performance. You know, I was at every single one. I
that's
used
what
to be.
I say. If anyone was there, front row every time.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I just love music, and you guys put music together so well that it was just always like, nah, I gotta go. I gotta go. Like I don't have a choice. I don't care how tired I am. I'm there, and I'm front row. Like,
Yeah,
uh,
appreciate that. We appreciate that.
but I'm honestly really excited to hear you perform that song because vulnerability is something that a lot of people don't like to tap into, but
Exactly.
they do like to tap into it for their music. So it's nice to be able to like you could be so stoic when I see you in person and like I can never
Yeah,
know what you're thinking or how you're feeling or anything. But then when I listen to your music, it's like, damn, he's either going through a lot or he's like really excited right now. So it's like you really get to
yeah,
know the person and know them on a level that you wouldn't know them if you're not close to them, you know? It's like your friends and your family, they know you well, but like I'm outsider. So I just enjoy the music and feel like
yeah.
I really resonate with these guys. Because I'm from Buffalo too. I grew up black in this city too, and I know what
Real,
that experience is like. So
right.
it's like I could really just vibe to the music and really feel it. And like when I try to put my friends on here, like my friends here in Brooklyn, I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna understand like what these guys are talking about for real, because like you weren't there, like you were in the
Yeah,
city.
yeah. Like
And
it's a big word, culture right now. Everyone using culture in Buffalo. Like
mhm,
this is it right here. This
yeah,
is where we like. It took for me till now to even realize what we were doing. I just was
yeah,
just out here because it was fun and like people like you, the people that supported was like, yo, we gotta go out there. We gotta go show off. We gotta go.
yeah.
Feel me?
I mean, and y'all don't really like recognize that it's a true Buffalo sound that y'all really put out every time y'all drop something. Like
That's
when
big.
I listen to like the boys from Griselda, I listen to like Benny, I listen to like Conway and them, and then I listen to y'all, and I'm like, the sound is similar for sure. You could tell that y'all all came from the same place. Just that you know everybody has different life experiences, but I'm just grateful that people are able to hear the Buffalo sound for real. Because I feel like our city definitely has its own type of vibe, its own type of like
The big array of people.
yeah, exactly. And it's Buffalo is really diverse, despite like everything that happens in certain areas we just don't go to, but it's still
Exactly.
really diverse. It is. It's
That's
still a very diverse area. And I don't know. I grew up on the west side. I grew up in Riverside. So I was around a lot of different people. Like when I was growing up, I was around a lot of Spanish people. And then when I moved to Riverside before, you know, Riverside got black, I was living around like a bunch of white people. So it was like I had like the different experiences of growing up in Buffalo, and I feel like that's a dynamic that when other people listen to our music, they can't really understand. You know, like it's just
that,
Buffalo's
that's a big thing because me going to the private schools and all that plays into the music now. Like
yeah.
the
'Cause
music now.
you could be a true hood nigga and went to like St. Joe's.
Right.
like, like, like
That's
it
the
doesn't.
fact. Listen to the music, it's
Yeah,
in there. Listen to the music, it's in there. Like that's crazy.
yeah.
That's
Cause I went to high school in the suburbs, but I don't feel any less Buffalo than I did from the day that I recognized I
because
was from the city.
because your family reunions and your auntie house was the same auntie house as people in the neighborhood.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It was the
Yeah,
same thing.
exactly. So
It's,
I wanted to ask, like, y'all have been making music for a long, long time, like a really long time. What first got you into like really rapping and like making music and really like laying down bars over a beat? Like, what really got you into
I started rapping outside on my boy's porch right before I started recording. And when I would rap, they would be like, "Yo, did you write that?" And I'm like, "Nah, I just made it up just now." Like,
it?
yo,
Yeah.
got so that a mix of that and 12-year-old Gaines who shadowed me and Tones who shadowed these dudes went to school. They were freshmen. I'm a sophomore. They made a CD. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And when they made a CD, it was just like these dudes are doing something that I could attach to. It's not neighborhood shit. I could go sit at the
yeah,
crib, make some music, be cool with my friends. So it started off like that as just a brotherhood. That's why it's so natural.
yeah.
Like making music today, right now, I'm still gonna be with these dudes. Like Games is my real brother. Like we just cried because his younger brother had twins yesterday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Real family, but
Yeah.
the music is just it's just been a part of us. It's just a part of us. Just a part of us. I don't think it'll ever stop. Like ever. It's crazy.
Yeah, because y'all like I don't know. I feel like I came on the scene really late, but like even just coming out, like listening to y'all, listening to Cooley, then listening to like Dr. Ooh and Mike Excel, and those are like the first people I really started like listening to when I was coming out.
We just got a feature sent in from Dr. Ooh, and
Ooh,
we just got a feature sent in from Mike Excel.
shut up. I'm actually really excited about that. Those two were always, I always loved going to the shows and y'all would first come on and you would do GERD and
Yeah,
that shit would be hype. I always loved when we ended the show with GERD because that shit was
yeah.
hype. And then Dr. Ooh would come out and do Fuck Dr. Ooh. And
Oh
that
my,
shit was like,
these
yo, I was
class,
just listening to that track the other day.
classics.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think of them and I'm like, damn, these are true Buffalo classics. And hopefully, like, they get shine as we get shine, you know, as the city gets more shine. Hopefully, a
Yeah,
lot.
we all right now. We all growing right now.
Yeah. And I was doing, I was talking to CG and he was talking about a collective that he wanted to like set up between like rappers in the city. And I thought that was a great idea because there's a lot of like different
Yeah.
areas in Buffalo. Like, there's a lot of different hoods, a lot of different people come
That's
from different areas.
I guess that's part of my philanthropy. But like
Mhm.
that's my mission. My mission is to do what Wes is doing, is to unite Buffalo and expose us. That's so
Yeah.
like that's a great idea. I gotta talk to CG. Me and CG grew up together too. If you didn't know that, I knew CG since I
Oh,
was
what?
5.
Shut
Yeah,
up. You see, that's the thing about Buffalo too. I swear to God, there's like 2 degrees of separation between everybody. Like, if you don't
CG's
know
older
him
brother.
directly, you know his brother, or you know his
Yep,
cousin, or you know
yep,
like someone else that's close to him.
yep. I
Yeah.
got pictures of me and CG 5, 6 years old in Alabama lighting fireworks.
Wow,
Crazy.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Damn, Buffalo is crazy small, but it's dope to see. And I hope that like as time progresses and as Buffalo continues to get more shine, I can see more of my faves like really start to partner up and like
yeah.
really work together to like get that shine all together. Because regardless of anything, Buffalo's a city, but it has like a small town feel for sure. So it's like to be able to like walk on this street and know that y'all are here in the next street and there's another guy there and y'all can like finally collab together and I can hear all the sound because Buffalo does have a distinct sound, but there's also a lot of different
Pocket.
art. Yeah, like there's a lot of different little like sound bites that you can get from all over the place in Buffalo. So it'll be nice to like hear everyone together. I remember Cooley was a really, really big, like you guys had a lot of people. I remember when I first started coming around, it was like you, Gaines, Tone, um, what's that guy's name? I forget.
We had Swag, Julian
Yeah,
Caesar,
yeah, Julian.
Short Moscato, Charles
Yeah,
14.
sure. Y'all had is Teapot still with y'all?
Teapot.
Teapot.
So everything is still the same
Yeah.
except the name. You know what I mean? Like we just did actually me and Gaines did a project with Teapot. I just made Teapot's project Overdose.
Yeah.
We Short actually just left earlier. He was just here earlier. So it's like it's interchangeable. I tried to turn my house into like the office, you know what I mean? It's a studio room, it's
Yeah.
auxiliary room. So I just try to
I always felt welcome whenever I came to your space. There was never any bad energy. We were all just chilling, listening to music, doing, just regular shit. It was always dope. I always enjoyed coming through.
yeah.
But I wanted to ask, as far as your like process when you make your songs, are you the type to like write stuff down, or you go and you just freestyle more of the time than anything?
Um I definitely write uh everything down. I write everything down. Like I got notes in my phone about I'll have a random thought and just write it down. So I always write everything down.
Mhm.
Most times I just need a 20-30 minute block of time and I just sit and think and write. But sometimes I might have, a few bars down already and just have an idea or work with the beat. It just depends. If I work alone, I take extra long time and it's procrastinating. Like you might take a week, you feel me? Miserable Genius sent me a verse like 2 weeks ago or something. He came over twice and I still didn't do it. And then I did it in 15 minutes the next day. So
Yeah.
it's like I just gotta sit down and do it.
Mhm.
Rap is really the rapping is easy. It's just the concept or what I'm going through. I need something to give me good inflection so I can tell the story the right way. If
Yeah.
I'm going through something, if I just had a new experience or new hardship or something like that, then I'm ready to rap. Or if I hear a new beat too.
Yeah.
Sometimes the beat is so easy that it
It makes it
just comes.
easy to just flow to.
But the freestyle, only time I can freestyle is like without the red light. Once I know the red light is on, I take it very serious. I don't waste time, breath, nothing. Like I'm in and out, usually one take because I'm already prepared to go in and do it.
Do you think that like you can make a track where it's just freestyle? Where like
Oh no,
right, like yeah, like
I definitely can. It's just I don't know. I haven't done it lately, but it's old music that I've released through
yeah.
Cooley, stuff like that, where I just rapped. But now it's like I guess it's a time thing. If I'm not writing a rap, then I'm normally working on something else, the podcast or something like that.
I was gonna say, like, what's the next step for you? Because you have music down and you're definitely good at what you do. Is there any other things, like as far as entertainment or the music industry, that you really want to branch out into?
I want to get more into the corporate side of it. I want to meet managers, talk to managers. I want to meet CEOs. As you know, we started our own label, so like
Yeah.
I am a CEO, but like I want to take it to the next level. I want to be the person who helps the next, what I mean, the next artist. All these guys around me, I help them anyway. I don't, ask for kudos and nothing like that. So I
Yeah.
just want to do that. I want to be a behind the scenes guy. Maybe movies, comedy. I think I'm funny, but like rap was the first step. That was like the first layer of bread, and then I'm gonna put some peanut butter on there and some
Mhm.
jelly.
Yeah.
Build it up. I definitely got more plans
Yeah.
outside of just.
I feel like a lot of people use that as their initial creative release. And then
Mhm.
it leads to them having other ventures that they really want to go into as become more creative as they get more involved, in the industry. Like we see a lot of rappers do that. Like you have Ice Cube, he went from NWA to his solo career to then writing and producing and directing movies. Like that's an insane jump if you really think about it. But he just let his passion for music really carry him and lead
And
him
I
to that.
think has a lot to do with the people you meet because I started off with just those three guys and making our sound of music, but then I met other dudes who love art and
Yeah,
love poems, so they talk to me and we converse and watch YouTube videos and stuff like that.
yeah.
And and then an idea is born. So like right now I'm working on a movie with all the guys around me
Oh,
and Miserable Genius. We're writing a movie. And right now it's just a Google Doc. We just add into the script so far. But
yeah,
it's just like they push my creative side. They push it to the max. They push me. It's like I want to do more every time I see something else come. want to do more.
I feel you. In all honesty, that's how it is with my friends as well. Like we definitely push each other to do more and like to it's really inspiring. Like when I do these interviews and when I get to talk to you guys, it inspires me. Like I'm not a rapper at all. I'm not a musician. I'm just a connoisseur of good music. I just love to listen to music and like I don't know, music just does something for my soul. Like it just makes me feel like wow, these people know what I'm going through. Like everybody really feels what I'm going through, and it just resonates with me. So even just talking to y'all and like getting the opportunity to do things like this, it motivates me to do it more because I feel like there's more of a spotlight that should be put on y'all. So that's the whole point. Like there's real talent out here, and like y'all aren't getting as much shine as I feel like y'all should get. I don't know if y'all feel that way, but I feel
It's,
like y'all should be getting more
it's on
shine.
us, it's on us too, because like I think as a collective, we think humbly. You know what I mean? So just glad to be here. I'm glad to be interviewed. I'm glad people think my rap's dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just glad to be here. That's all. Like my mom proud. She know. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
damn, dude, at least trying to get out the streets. Dude, trying to do something different. So like that's what it's.
Absolutely.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, like you're not being stagnant. Y'all have always, every year,
Yeah.
there's something new. Every single like couple months, something new.
I always was the kid in school, first, second, third grade, who like, mind you, single mom. My dad was in that situation, and my mom dressed me up and made me, you feel me, got me dressed every day. So like, I was a cool kid. I was a cool guy growing up, but like, I just kept that going. So I invent shit every day. Niggas copy my shit every day. Niggas copy whole style, like
Yeah,
Soldier Boys. But like, that's all good. That's what I do it for. I do it so
yeah,
that people can make it better and take it to the next level. It's just like, I'm just gonna keep and create and keep being eventful. That's all.
yeah. And it's nice to be so genuine and so secure in yourself that you know, like I'm that nigga. Like I'm cool. Like niggas really follow me. Niggas really fuck with me. Like it's nice to know that and to know that like it's not and you don't see it as niggas biting off your style. You see it as more of an appreciation for who you are as a person to the point where
Yeah,
they're like saying your slogans or wearing they do the way you wear yours or like, you know, shit like that.
exactly. When we made the first Slime Shack, I told the guys like, yo, listen, we're gonna build our house up this way. It's gonna be art, it's gonna be music, we're gonna do it like that. And I keep getting a call from my sister. We're gonna do music, and it's gonna be artful. And either people are gonna join us or they're gonna go make their own,
Yeah.
which is win. It's a win-win either way.
So
So
it's either they're gonna want to be a part of the team or they're gonna be so inspired they go and create their own.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly,
Which is dope.
exactly.
And it's dope to have that mindset where it's like, I'm not hating on nobody that either is doing what I'm doing or kind of bites off of me a little bit. As long as they're happy and they're doing what they can do, I see it more as I'm an inspiration.
I respect people that try. One of my biggest
Yeah.
pet peeves is like the guys who quit rapping and then like came back, the guys who quit producing and then like came back with a new name. It's like, nah, bro, I'm in it to win. I've been in it for
Yeah.
I never was in it for fame or money. I just was in it because it's here. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's what you like to do. Like, if that's your real dream or that's your real passion, you got to put work into it all the time. You can't just like,
That's,
oh, I enjoy doing this, so I'm gonna do it for a few months, but then when something else comes up, I'm gonna do that instead. It's like,
yeah,
I mean, definitely have different ventures, but if this is what you want to do, like, stick to it, work through it, and know that you have people around you that support you. And I think that's a great thing as well, is that you guys have a nice group of supportive people. You support the art that all of your
yeah.
friends put out. They support whatever you put out. And it's really nice to have that base. And it's nice
That
that
builds
you,
confidence.
yeah. And you've had that base for a long time. Like you said, you gained some tone, been hanging out since like preteen years. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like that's a long time to really
Yeah.
just have your bros have your back for sure.
And the music is timeless. So like through all the arguments, sports disagreements, bets that play, through all of that, the music is still made because it's just timeless. There's been times where we've been at each other's neck and like, all right, we got a studio session at 10. We go in there and make a hit, make a
Yeah.
beautiful song, and then niggas leave without talking. Like, see you next week. Fuck.
And I think that's what's nice about like not to make this like a gender thing, but men have that kind of like attitude where like I'm not fucking with you right now, but we got to get work done. So like let's do what we need to do, and when we find a chance to like reconcile or talk about whatever we're going through, we will. But right
Yeah.
now, I don't fuck with you, but just know that we're gonna get this done.
Yo, beat and this beat that camouflage monk, this beat that Tony boy, this beat that Morrow, this beat that he sent through is perfect. So let's do what we got to do. Let's do our job.
Yeah.
All you say, finish your food. So let's finish our food. Take care of what we got to take care of. What's in front of us,
Mhm.
and then we feel me get to the next
Yeah.
step. But
So
the base, the basement and the ground floor of this establishment is solid. It's solid,
yeah.
like solid.
And that's dope to see because it's like now you like me as a person who wants to listen to y'all, wants to see y'all elevate, wants to see y'all shine for real. I'm excited to see it be the whole group because I know it's
Yeah,
gonna be all of y'all at once. It's not gonna be like, oh, one get on and the rest of y'all just like sitting in the basement. Like, nah, all of y'all right there,
we
right
lit.
behind that person. Yeah.
As soon as we get that spark, we lit. But like
Yeah.
we're gonna do it natural. So
Absolutely.
show
And you guys have been working hard for a long time. And what's crazy is that like for you, as you're saying, it was just something that you did. Like this was just what you and your friends were about. Like y'all made music
yeah.
together, y'all skate together, y'all smoke together. Like this is what
Yep,
y'all do. So it's
yep.
like it never felt like you never felt like any type of real pressure to like put stuff out because you already had it there. Like I'm already working on it. This is just like I'm
It's
just at home working on it. This is
it's
what we
going
do.
100% of the time. Like if I open up the laptop right now, I can play you probably 70 songs that no one has heard because we
Yeah.
always work continuously, always work because like this is our hobby. Every faction of it is our hobby though. Like
Yeah.
the
And
vision.
even though it's just a hobby, it's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah, we turned it to a profession, obviously, but like
yeah.
I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do it regardless. I'm gonna sell the clothes. I'm gonna shake hands. I'm gonna do all that because that's the type of person I am. Like I
Yeah.
love it, genuinely love it.
That's dope. I'm really excited. I'm always excited to
Yeah,
hear anything that y'all pull out. You know that for sure. I always listen. I'm always first row. But I wanted to ask, like, who who are some of your like inspirations? Like, what really like inspires you to make music?
made me say it. The person like I always have rap, but like I think when Pharrell, when Kanye, when that wave of Kid Cudi first dropped, that wave of
Yeah.
people like maybe sophomore junior year, so 17, 16, 17. That was when I got the courage to say whatever because like you said, I'm going to different schools and I'm coming from different places than the guys around me. So I would say certain bars that was, different. So just like that
Yeah.
gave me confidence. Once I got the confidence, Pharrell, Kanye, that good music, those was like confidence builders. But as far as like overall top dogs, Cameron, I love everything about Cam.
Yeah.
And mind, you know what I mean? I love his mind because he always movies and offshoots,
Yeah.
flickers, he's Brandon. So I
Hmm.
love that. And then Master P.
Master
Master
P,
P
that nigga, man, for real.
did everything. I feel like that's my ideal like
If there was
person
like,
to be.
if there
Rap,
was like,
movies.
if there was like a person that embodied for real following all your dreams, it's definitely Master P. Like he played basketball, he did like
Everything.
movies, everything, cereals,
Everything.
like he ain't stopped not at one venture. He was like, nah, I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna do this too. And I'm gonna do that. Like, and
Yep.
it's nice to have that. It's nice that we as a community have that example of someone who like legit made it out the trenches and did everything that he wanted to do in life. And is still
Yeah.
doing everything that he wants to do in life.
It's just the list of rappers that I look up to or influenced by, it changes so much. It's like it only lasts for a certain amount of time. It takes me a long time to love a person. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it takes me a long time to like put an artist in my yeah, bro, you one of those people. But like I like the offshoot dudes. I like Vados, like side shoot of Cam. I like I don't know, like I like Rollo, I like Pee Wee Longway, I like gangster stuff. You know what I mean? Just anything that sound good, I'm gonna play it. Anything that
Yeah.
sound good. Playlist is like it's just
Yeah, I feel you because I feel like we also get exposed to so many different genres of music being where we're from. Like, because on the radio, they'll go from a Jay-Z track to a Britney Spears track. And it's like, I'm listening to everything. Like, I'm listening to everything that's out there. I have the opportunity to listen to every and anything. We got that little country section in Buffalo that's real country. We got A music. You got the Broadway kids in Buffalo who are watching like play
big,
shit.
big Broadway scene in Buffalo. It's a huge,
Yeah, like a big Broadway scene in Buffalo. So it's a lot that we're just surrounded by growing up, like, and a lot within Buffalo culture that makes you, I feel, well-rounded as an artist and as a musician because you've heard a lot of different things. So you can
yeah.
incorporate a lot of different styles or whatever into your music. Even if you choose one genre to focus on, like y'all do rap, y'all do hip hop, but there's a lot of different influences within your tracks.
Colin playing the guitar or
Mhm.
Mastro playing the bass, you know. So it's just like it goes back to the friendship thing. Like I use what I got around me. My friends play guitar. It's like, yo, we're gonna do something because
Yeah.
you do that and I do this. It's the only logical thing to do.
So for the rest of this year, you're going to be working on a couple more projects with the group. And do you have anything more solo that you're coming out with? Any more solo? Or are you going to just promote your
I'm,
album?
I guess I didn't put it out in the world yet till now, so they'll know now. But I've been talking to Jordan. I am gonna do another solo project, but this time I won't put like I had or deadlines and release dates and all these
No.
certain here. This time I'm just gonna if I find a solo vibe in the midst of making these albums, then I'm gonna put it to the side, put it to the side. Once I get to around 7 or 8, I am gonna release something. It's no title or nothing yet, but the way we work is we might put the playlist together, title the playlist, the album, put the beats in, and then just work through them that way.
Yeah.
But
So at
just
least we can expect a
most
little,
probably.
yeah. At least we can expect another little like solo EP or something from you
Yeah,
once you and the gang are finished working on the group projects that you guys have going on.
it'll be simultaneously. So
Oh,
if
okay.
if that gets done first, then that'll come out first. But
Okay.
whatever, because
But you're
games
still
just
gonna oh,
what we normally do is just one of us is doing a solo thing at some point. So games he's almost done with his run, so it's on me next.
yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to his next video as well. He got another one dropping soon, right? Or something. I'm not
Yep.
sure. I feel
Yeah,
like I saw an
they
announcement.
just finished it up. I think they announced it, but I didn't see the full final cut yet.
Oh, okay. That's dope. And then you got a couple visuals you gotta work on too for the art of procrastination too, which I'm stoked about.
I'm
Make sure
definitely gonna do Buffalo. I've been actually waiting for the weather to break up a little bit. It's starting to
hell
as
yeah.
it's coming out today.
Yeah.
Waiting for the weather to break up before I start shooting the COVID thing. But now I feel like it's time to get back into it. So
Yeah.
visuals gonna start rolling out. Everything is backlit,
I
basically.
feel like
Everything.
that Buffalino video would be dope in like a Buffalo springtime type setting.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be dope because that's always the best time of year. It's like spring and summers in Buffalo be so lit.
Also, all the titles, including Buffalino, all the titles from the album are just things that shout out to me. And Buffalino, I can't think of his first name right now. Buffalino is an old time mobster.
Oh, weird.
Something I gotta get his story, but
Yeah.
it was because it rhymed with Buffalo and just the way he moved. So yeah, it's like mobster vibes for sure. Definitely springtime, leaves falling, slow motion. I can see it now. I can see it now.
I also really enjoyed that track, Introvert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
introvert.
That one I was like, that's definitely like me to a T. I don't be like
Yo, it's
talk to people for real.
like I don't know. I am an introvert, but I'm a
Mhm.
fun person. So it's like
Yeah. So it's like
I'm
it's
named.
hard to really
Yeah,
nail down like
yeah.
what version of introvert you are, but you know that you enjoy being by yourself. But
It's
you also
like, dude,
can like,
I'll let you in. It's gonna be fun, bro. If I let you in, it's gonna be fun.
yeah, that's it. Like it's tough for me to let people in. Like, but once I do, know that it's lit over on this side.
Lit, yeah, it's lit,
Yeah,
lit,
yeah, I
lit.
feel you.
Yeah,
So
man.
I was wondering, like, if there's anyone that you haven't collaborated with that you would like to, either in the Buffalo area or just like big artists.
Hmm. There's maybe a few people in Buffalo I didn't get with. Oh God, this well, I guess me and Miserable Genius have a few songs together that aren't out, but me and Miserable Genius for sure. Uh, maybe Chill Ali. I never worked with Chill Ali. I super fuck with Chill Ali. Um, as far as production, like I think I worked with everybody. If I haven't worked with them, then I'm talking to them. Like I literally try to mess with everybody. But some new kid, Bada Stacks. I just found on IG he's L Biz, who is another like one of our generation people. He's L Biz younger cousin. I love his voice. Like
Oh, dope.
Pop Smoke vibes, but nothing like that. Just
Yeah.
a super unique voice. Super unique voice. So I want to work with that kid.
Hmm.
We just did the ooh. I don't know. I'm taking it as it comes. Like I like a lot of new kids and new stuff. I just try to like it, share it. It's
Yeah.
gonna come naturally. It's gonna come.
I mean, if there was like one dream collaboration you could have, like what would it be?
Like one out there with anyone.
Yeah, like someone that you really, really, really want to collab with when you get the chance.
You know what's crazy? I would fuck with Trouble. No Trouble TDE, Atlanta
Yeah.
Trouble. I would fuck with Trouble. I super fuck with him, and I think like we would just make a good song. I like the way he set them shits up. A lot of songs he make I like.
Hmm.
So I think good with that. Like that'll be fire. If I can get with Trouble, that'll be hard.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
dope. So as far as like merch or anything that you guys have going on, I know Gaines has his Native Son merch. Is there any just like Ooze Gang merch?
Yeah, we got some Ooze Gang stuff. I got stuff for the podcast. I'm actually making my own line with I'm working with Biz who does cafe.
Hmm.
Up working with him, he's helping me design it. I'm gonna start my own line for
Oh,
skaters
dope.
for me, for the skaters. So I'm
Hmm.
working on a bunch of local legend stuff. Like we normally have, things just so that you can support whichever one
Yeah.
of our shows you want. It's just about accessing us. That's all.
I always figured if you did a line, you would do like your own line of do rags. Like that,
I
because I
feel
swear every time I see you in a Dewey, I never seen you without one. So I
like
swear.
just feel like that's the go-to. I probably will at some point though. I
Yeah.
probably will.
I just
But
figured that's a part of you, like, because I never see you without one.
such a simple guy that I don't think I could change anything. I don't know what
No,
it
not
would
just
have
like a different design, like you, I always see you with one at least. Like, I don't think I've seen you without one unless you performing or something.
maybe come with like a name or something here, and that's it.
Yeah,
Purple, green, them three, something like that.
yeah. Well, this was dope, Skate. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so
Thank
much
you for having
for being today. I'm really grateful that we got to see you and talk to you and learn a little bit more about you and your process. And I'm really excited for everything that the Ooze Gang has coming up next. I
I'm
love
excited.
that's
To
name
work on
too.
after. As soon as we done, I'm working on music now. You got my
Yeah,
excited.
that's dope. I'm excited. You know that I support always, always have, always will. And I'm looking forward to that visual for Buffalino. I'm just throw it out there again. I'm looking forward to that. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a good day. All right.
All right, you too. I'll see you soon.
See you.
Peace.
Bye.